So, my man,
Yeah,
tell me about this award.
Ballon D'or. It's a French award handed out by France Football Magazine.
Yeah.
And
Sent it out by a magazine. This whole time I thought it was like FIFA.
it used to be. So
Man
I'll
City
tell-
Ronaldo.
No,
That's Man United Ronaldo,
Man
right?
United Ronaldo. When Man United was
Oh yeah, I
actually
heard he
good
was a
team.
bad.
He was bad. He was good. Then 2000, and he was the deciding factor for in any game at that time when Iniesta scores. Just it's tickets.
Damn.
Game over. They called him the heartbreak kid, right?
Damn.
So that's 2010. He would bring his team back from 3-goal deficit to go and win the game. He scored a hat-trick once. I think it was against Chelsea or was it against Man City to win them the game in the dying minutes.
This is Big Body Benz we're talking about.
Yeah, Benzema. What? No, he balled out that season.
Damn.
He balled out that season.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's good? Who's this? I know. Who's this? I'll tell you about that later. Anyway, so I've been asked. It was requested of me. I know you talk American sports. I know you talk basketball. I know you talk MMA. I know you talk football. But could you please talk soccer? And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Look shy. Could you please talk soccer? And I'm a man of the people. When I am asked, I deliver. As you can see, we're talking about this today. It's all the talk in the soccer world, apparently. And I do not know enough about it to have an opinion on it or to talk about it at all. So I got somebody who does. Joining me today, we bring in the studio today. Okay. All right, let me be serious. Let me be serious. So with me today, I got my boy, my homie. The reason I actually podcast at all because he helps me with a lot. He's part of the team. If you've heard me say NJ, this is NJ.
Yeah, this is it. This is me.
What's good, bro?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Thank you for having me on your show. It's your show, ain't mine.
It's my show.
It's your
My
show.
show.
Yeah,
It's
we guys.
my house.
This is your house.
My house.
We talk about the NFL and sometimes football. So
You
now,
understand? Like today, we're talking soccer today.
yeah. We're talking football. So yeah, good to have you on. Episode. What number episode are you on?
We are recording episode number 14.
Number 14.
14,
Jeez,
babe.
Like it took you 14 episodes where you talk about football finally.
No, I've been talking football. What you talking about?
Okay, sure.
What you talking about?
Whatever, man.
What
whatever.
you talking about?
Whatever.
Been talking football.
Sure.
Damn. Anyway, hayi kuzona inkinga la. Dona buthanda. A serious. Ngiyozibona already. Okay. So, my man,
Yeah.
tell me about this award. First of all, for those listening and not catching us through YouTube, there's a golden ball here, and it's apparently called the Ballon d'Or.
The Ballon d'Or.
The Ballon d'Or.
The Ballon d'Or.
Is that Sephora? Is that French?
Yeah, it's the Ballon d'Or. It's a French award handed out by France Football Magazine.
Yeah.
And
Sent it out by a magazine. This whole time I thought it was like FIFA.
it used to be. So I'll tell you about that.
Wait. Okay.
So this award is the highest individual honor any footballer can get in their career.
Okay.
It's, as with everything, it's mired with controversy and takes.
So it's the soccer MVP.
It's basically the soccer. It's the soccer MVP. It's like
Okay.
it's like because I'll say soccer because I'm respectful. In soccer.
Thank you. You're in my house, so you live by my rules. How?
So in soccer, you've got multiple tournaments. In each tournament, you'll have the MVP of the tournament, or you have the MVP of a certain league. But this looks across all the leagues, all the tournaments, and crowns basically the best. Quote unquote, supposed to be the best player across in the world, and there's a lot of criteria on it. And
There's a criteria. There's a lot of criteria.
There's a criteria.
So
yeah.
when you say it has its fair share of controversy, I would assume that you're saying that it does not always go to the best player.
No, it doesn't always go to the best player. That's in my opinion. So this first of all, the history of the award.
Yes.
I believe it started in 1956.
Okay.
It was started by France Football Magazine to give out the best to the best player.
Okay.
Well, I think it was even before that, but
Yeah.
I think it's been out there for quite a while. And at first, it was only available to people who played in Europe.
Only.
That's so guys like Pele never won it. Maradona never won it.
Pele doesn't have a Ballon d'Or?
He doesn't have a Ballon d'Or because he wasn't eligible to win it. It's been around for a very long time. Then it was only open to non-European players in 1995.
So racist. Shout out Mandela. Shout out Mandela. He ended apartheid all across the
I don't think
world.
there's a coincidence because he became president 94, then 95. They're like everybody.
You understand? And then what did we do? We also won the Rugby World Cup.
That year, you see.
The Mandela.
South Africans are always looking for something to brag about.
No DNA. Just RSA.
And then Vietnamese, what owns Vietnamese. So then the first non-European player to win it is actually a black African by George Weah.
George Weah.
Yeah. He played for AC Milan.
Was he a bad?
Oh, he was bad. No, it wasn't even a controversy when he won it.
Why you ain't never tell me about George Weah? We've done a lot of sports We've had a lot of sports conversations.
Because from now to the day we all die, we can't cover all of sports. By the way,
touche.
But George Weah has one of these, and he was really he also became the president of Liberia. You know that, right?
Whoa.
That's how good this guy is. This guy is so good that
they're like, you know what? Yeah. You've taken our team so far. Let's see what you can do with the country.
And he did a good job. He did a good job as president.
No way.
He was just destined for greatness. And then it's only in 2007, I believe, that it became a truly global award, whereby so it was only if you're a European player, then you can win it.
Okay.
But then now it was saying even if you're a non-European, but you're playing in Europe, you can win it.
Okay.
Then from 2007, then it became open to everyone in the entire world. So in 2007, that's when it really became a global award.
So in 2007, that's when they said you could play in
Brazil.
You could play in the PSL.
You could be Ronwen Williams. Shout out Ronwen Williams. He was nominated for the Yashin Trophy for the best goalkeeper. Yeah. Doesn't even play in a European league. Plays for, I think it's the Sundowns.
Yeah, Sundowns.
Plays for Sundowns. He was number 9 in the world.
I think he could be higher. I think he could be higher.
We'll take what we can get.
I saw that penalty performance he had in the
penalties, bro. 4 penalties.
Was it the Cup of Nations?
Yeah, the AFCON.
Yeah.
It's not his fault that he played with a bunch of scrubs who kept missing penalties as well. But that's not his fault, right?
But shout out to Bafana for that one.
Thank you.
We finally have something to carry us as a footballing nation. We can finally put Chabalala's goal to rest. Finally, you see, I didn't even gotta tell you which one I'm talking about.
There's only one. There's only one of them.
And you know which one I'm talking about.
Shabalala. It's a goal for Africa.
Top right corner.
Top right corner.
Come on,
and then we drew that game. Imagine. Anyway,
that boy was playing, man. That Dos Santos boy.
Oh, he was.
That Dos Santos boy. He was playing.
He was.
I ain't even mad.
It was dangerous. And
I ain't even mad.
Went and broke our hearts. Anyway, so that's basically the history of the Ballon d'Or. So they went and they retrospectively awarded people who would have won had everyone been able to win it.
Okay.
They gave Pele 7 of them.
Whoa.
They gave him retrospectively.
Cristiano Asquis.
Yellow Ronaldo. Yellow Ronaldo. So that's the history of the award. And it comes down to 3, I think it's like 3 criteria. I can't remember all 3, but I know the top 2 that come to my mind is your team individual performance.
Okay.
And then your classiness as a player. Yeah.
So if you're not if your conduct is not the most sportsmanlike,
if you're not endearing to the
so Draymond Green, if he was a soccer player, then
quite no. I never. But
so tell me about this, because much like everything, there's politics.
Yes, there's the politics.
I want you to tell me, and don't you dare tell me that they just that good. I don't want to hear that. I want you to tell me why for 10 years only 2 dudes were winning this award.
So I thought about it a very long time, and since 2008 up until now, Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi have won it collectively about 13 times.
Shout out Luka Modric.
Yeah. Even that, we'll talk about that one. Like
no way. I will not let you do that. The one time someone dethrones those dudes, you're gonna complain?
I'm gonna complain about the people complaining about it, right?
Okay.
Right. So
tell me why they've won that award 13 times.
13 times each. So politics is a huge factor. So how the voting process is, it's open to journalists and team captains. So then you'll find people will be voting for their friends, they'll be voting for their buddies, journalists, some who don't have a cooking clue about football. I mean, like there was one year where one guy, where like Lionel Messi had like 69 goals responsible for. You guys, in soccer terms, it's goals and assists, 69, 70.
Yeah.
Guy wasn't even in the top 5 in this guy's voting. He went and put a guy with like 10 goals. I'm like, So some people who have like, I don't know how they allocate who the votes will go to, right?
Yeah.
So obviously there is a bias to it.
Yeah.
In all sports, if it's a voting, there's human sentiment. There's going to be a bias to it.
For sure.
Then there's also going to be politics to it, because if you win a Ballon d'Or, it's the sponsorships, it's the
it's
prestige
the money,
it brings to
all
the
that.
club. It's the most prestigious thing you can get. So
Okay.
if you are a football club and I win the Ballon d'Or and I play for you, that's more revenue generated for you, right? And also for countries as well.
And the publicity that comes
and
with
the
it.
publicity. So
Yeah.
there's all of these politics that come behind it. So I won't cover all of the Ballon d'Or robberies in the world, but
There's one I want to get to.
we're gonna get to that one.
There's one I
That's
want to.
very
There's
simple.
one.
FIFA, you need to sort
There's
this out.
one I want to get to later. I'm not even. Listen, I could care less. I could care less about soccer, and this one hurts me.
But this robbery
Young
is
Dean.
It's just bad.
Young Dean.
Like FIFA, UEFA, France football needs to fix this one, because this
Please.
is I still to this
Please.
day I'm not okay with it. Anyway. So in 2008, Cristiano Ronaldo won it for the very first time. By the way, I believe Cristiano Ronaldo should only have 3, not 5. I'll get into that. I'll get into it. But there's politics. 2008, he won the Champions League. He was a monster. No one can actually.
That's Man City Ronaldo. That's Man United Ronaldo.
Man
right?
United Ronaldo. When Man United was.
Oh yeah, I
actually
heard he
good
was
team.
a bad.
He was bad. He was good. Then 2009, Lionel Messi came and won. And he won all 6 major trophies that you can win as a club. So imagine you've got 6 trophies that you can possibly win. He won all of them.
Damn.
And he
beat soccer.
Yeah, he beat soccer in a year.
Damn.
In a club football context. And he was the guy.
Okay.
He wasn't just a passenger. Right?
He was the bus driver.
He was the bus driver.
Okay.
Yeah, right. So then 2010, here was a robbery. I believe this was a robbery because this award is defined by major tournaments.
Okay.
Like your FIFA World Cups,
your UEFA,
the Champions League, your FIFA World Cups, and your Continental Cups, whether you play the Euros, you play
so that would be your Copa,
the Copa Americas. Yeah.
Okay.
So
see, I'm not entirely clueless, bro.
no, he's not entirely clueless. He just doesn't care that much. So he doesn't care that much, right?
Said it better.
So in that year, Spain won the World Cup,
Okay.
and he was Lionel Messi was playing with these 2 players, Xavi and Iniesta. Now they are like the engine of Barcelona, right?
Isn't Xavi one of the? Aren't those 2 of the greatest midfielders?
There we go. They are. Like, I mean,
Steph. It's like Steph,
Clay.
Clay, and KD.
Steph Clay. That's what it was. That's what it was. But then now, Steph and Clay were, for your example, Steph and Clay were responsible for facilitating everything. But in an off-season tournament, Steph and Clay go and win like a FIBA World Championship or a gold medal, and then we come back and say, no, KD's still the best player in the world. So Lionel Messi didn't win the World Cup. He got bounced in the quarterfinals. Spain went and won the whole thing, and then still give it to Lionel Messi.
And Iniesta scored the winning goal, by the way.
He scored the winning goal, bro. And he scored the winning goal. They won everything Messi won and the World Cup, and then they still decided to give it to Lionel Messi. That was a robbery.
Who do you think should have gotten it?
Iniesta.
Okay.
Even though they were like neck and neck, but because Iniesta was in those
He was a driving force for a World Cup win.
team, and he was the deciding factor for in any game at that time when Iniesta scores. It's tickets.
Damn.
Game over. They call him the heartbreak kid, right?
Damn.
So that's 2010. But Lionel Messi should, in my opinion, only have about 7, maybe 6.
I was about to say he has 8. So
Yeah, no. So there's 2 where I'm like, I wanna we can chat. So 2010,
okay.
went to Lionel Messi, but he shouldn't have won that one. 2011, Lionel Messi deserved that one.
Okay.
100%. 2012, man scored 91 goals in a year. That's crazy. 91 goals in a calendar
I'll
year.
believe you. I'll
That's
believe
crazy. For all the football fanatics out there, soccer fanatics, you know how crazy scoring 91 goals in a calendar year is.
What he said.
Yeah, it's madness. But they lost the Champions League because Chelsea beat them in the semifinals and went on to win the whole thing. Yes, keep the
This ain't about Chelsea.
Huh?
This ain't about Chelsea.
I know it's not, but I have to. I'll take one
you
of
had
them.
to. You know what? I'll let you have that one. I'll let you have that one.
Yeah, like, geez, like. So then 2013 was another robbery.
Sure.
Cristiano Ronaldo won one with no trophies.
What?
We didn't win a single trophy, and you won.
No Champions League?
Fuck all.
Because
Nothing.
he was still in Man United, right?
No, at this point, it was Real Madrid.
So no La Liga?
Nothing. Nothing. Not a single trophy.
Copa America?
Nothing. Zero. Dololo. So then what happened is that he was supposed...
How many goals did he score at least?
At like 60 plus. But then still, there was another player called Frank Ribery.
Oh, yeah.
Who
Shout out Bayern Munich.
Yeah, who won a treble. Was it a six? No, it was a treble. Yeah. He won the treble, and he was the player.
Yeah.
And then Ronaldo still got it. Politics all the way.
Of course.
Politics all the way.
Of course. You think they're gonna give it to the dude with the skullverse face over the pretty boy with the abs?
But then it's France Football Magazine, and Frank Ribery is French, so I still don't understand what.
Nah, he's a Frenchman with a scar on his face. Ronaldo's the pretty boy with the abs.
So that's
the Nike endorsements.
It's a star. That's what I was talking about. The politics, star power, the revenue generating. But 2013 was a robbery. 2014.
Okay.
Ronaldo won it. He won Champions League. Now, there's more merit to this one. But he didn't win the World Cup. He did nothing in the World Cup.
Still hasn't, but okay. Still hasn't, but okay.
But he hasn't won a single major trophy in over 2 years. 3-4 years.
Damn.
Like no, we're not talking about in-season tournament things.
What's he doing in Saudi?
Chowing money. That's what he's doing. So 2014.
Chowing money and making YouTubes.
Subscribe. There was a meme that ended this debate, right? On one side, it had Lionel Messi, and it said, football player, greatest player of all time. Like, you know those captions, right?
Yeah.
And then the other side, it said, Cristiano Ronaldo, said YouTuber. But are they lying? They're lying. Yeah. So, 2014.
I can't even defend him. And I love Ronaldo. I love Cristiano.
I'm sure you do.
Damn.
So, in 2014, Manuel Neuer won. When Manuel Neuer was supposed to, he won the World Cup.
Wait. Manuel Neuer won the Ballon d'Or?
No, he was supposed to win the Ballon. This is what he was supposed to. Ronaldo won the Ballon d'Or. That's why I'm saying Ronaldo should have like 3.
Okay. No, but wait. 2014, that's when Germany won, right?
Yeah.
And Manuel Neuer. Yeah, FIFA. France Magazine, whatever it is that you are.
At some point, FIFA and France Magazine will organize an award. So we can't blame FIFA for this as well.
FIFA. What? Sepp. Sepp. What?
So Manuel Neuer came out and said, I'm not going to win it, even though I won the World Cup, because it's political and it's all about the faces.
Also, he's a goalkeeper.
Even that, like only one goalkeeper has won. Eh?
I think that's just like the MVP in the NFL.
Yeah.
How if you're not a quarterback, then good luck even sniffing the MVP.
Yeah.
Good luck.
See, this award is biased towards
the goal scorers
attacking players, like the midfielders and your strikers. If you're not generating the goals and the assists, good luck to you. Until this year, we're going to get into that. Until this year.
Damn.
So 2014 should have been Manuel Neuer, but it went to Ronaldo.
Okay.
2015, Lionel Messi won. He deserved that 100%. He did a treble. He's won 2 trebles. Ronaldo hasn't won one, but
so what's a treble?
A treble.
I would assume it's when you win 3
major trophies.
Okay.
Like your domestic league cup, your domestic league cup, and the Champions League.
So the Champions League has to be there.
Yeah, it has to be there.
Okay.
Yeah. Lionel Messi has done that.
So the Champions League is second to the World Cup. Would you say that
in terms of prestige? In terms of prestige and difficulty to win.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because now you're not just playing against teams in your league and country.
It's like the top leagues in Europe, and that's where the top talent is. That's why Real Madrid is like so.
Do you think an MLS team will ever join the Champions League?
No, because it's the UEFA Champions League. It's a
UEFA.
Yeah. So they've started the Club World Cup recently. That includes guys from all over the world. That's that's what we call the Club World Cup.
Okay.
So historically, if you do well in the Champions League, your chances are higher because it's their tournament.
Yeah.
Unless there's the Euros, Copa America, or there is the World Cup.
Okay.
2015, Lionel Messi deserved to win that one. 2016 and 2017, Ronaldo was a beast and he deserved to win those 2.
Okay.
All right? 2018, Luka Modric.
Croatia, stand up.
What's
Croatia, stand up. Croatia, stand up.
And
Do you think that that's also because of his performance in the World Cup?
It was predominantly because of his performance in the World Cup. And also he's a midfielder, and sometimes a midfielder's performance can't be measured by the goals and assists that you make. Sometimes it's the chances you create, the plays that you make that are not statistically documented. Right?
Yeah.
So he had like three goals in 3 goals. I think it was like 3 to 6 goals. His goal count was really low. However, just his impact to Real Madrid, because Real Madrid won the Champions League, right? They are the only team to three-peat in the Champions League, by the way. Ronaldo at least three-peated. Damn. So in 2018, they won the Champions League. But Ronaldo did nothing in the World Cup. Still hasn't.
I was about to say.
He's done nothing in the World Cup. He hasn't even scored a knockout goal. Yeah, like in the round of
What's the furthest he's gotten in the World Cup?
Quarterfinals.
Oh, what a Cristiano.
He hasn't even made it to the semis. Hasn't made it to the semis. Hasn't made it to the semis. Messi's been to 2 finals.
He's making it so difficult for me to defend him.
You can't defend him. Like,
yeah, not on the field, but like...
Can't defend. He's at best the 4th greatest player of all time. At best.
Damn.
At best. That's just...
Damn.
And I love Ronaldo. You know how much I love him.
I know.
2018, Luka Modric exceeds all expectations. Goes with Croatia all the way to the finals, where they lost to Mbappe and them. Can be mad. That's why everyone was looking at it and said, okay, fine, this makes a lot of sense. Everyone else was like, this is a robbery. Cristiano Ronaldo was a beast again. He should have won it again. But he didn't, because he did nothing in the World Cup.
I was just happy that someone besides these two dudes won it finally.
Here you go. Hey.
All right, I'm done playing with it. You take it.
Yeah, all right. Okay, yeah. No look pass.
Magic.
There we go. So... it was I believe it was very good for football. Right?
Yes, it was.
It was very good for football.
It's the same thing that is happening in the NBA. There hasn't been a repeat champion in 6-7 years.
That's
now.
a very good thing.
Yeah, the last repeat champions were the 2018 Warriors.
Yeah, 2018 Warriors. I was expecting LeBron to do it, but keep mastering. Anyway, I'm just saying. But this is not about LeBron.
We'll talk about that.
This is not about LeBron. This is not about LeBron. Like, people were upset, just saying that it was it was a robbery and all that. But then I look at it and say, if you're looking at the criteria, it's just not. It's how important you are individually and to both club and country. So he deserved to win that there. 2019, Messi won. And people are always saying that it's just because it's Messi. And then one of the points where we end up fighting is, how important were you as a player to your team? So if they take you out of the team, what does that team become? So that's where you can end a lot of controversy of who won the Ballon d'Or. Yeah. So in that year, when Messi won in 2019, had you taken him out of Barcelona, they would have done nothing. With him, they were able to go far. Semi-finals of the Champions League. They were able to win the league, and he was their most productive player. Okay. So people were like, it was a robbery. No, it wasn't a robbery. It wasn't a robbery in 2019. Okay. Now this one makes me upset. This one upsets me. FIFA needs to do something.
I need my water for this.
So FIFA needs to do something.
I need my water for this.
FIFA needs to do something about this. 2020, we had a pandemic, but football was still being played. Then this guy turned into an alien. Robert Lewandowski.
Hey.
He won the treble. Hey. Was it 6-tuple? He won the treble, and he was scoring goals.
Isn't that where the Lewandowski name came from?
He was
even when I was playing FIFA, I was like, this dude.
He was scoring
this Polish dude here.
He scored 5 goals in like 9 minutes one time. He was go check out the game against Werder Bremen. 5 goals. You 5 and 9.
Are you sure they weren't just playing FIFA?
That's what it seemed like it. And they were behind in the game. And he, honestly, and also in that same season, he beat Lionel Messi 8-2 in a semi-final. 8-2, my man. 8-2.
Tell me they won the Champions League.
Yeah, who?
Bayern.
Yeah, they won the treble.
FIFA.
And he was balling. That he deserved to win. And guess what they did? France Football decided to cancel the award.
What Ballon d'Or?
What
Ballon d'Or?
The entire FIFA world is upset at this.
I'm upset.
We're all upset.
I'm upset.
We need to FIFA need to fix this.
Didn't you say they made some consolation prize or something?
I'll get to that. So 2021.
Let the man cook.
Get 2021. Lionel Messi wins, and it's warranted that he won this one. I'll tell you why. Because in 2021, Lewandowski was still balling out of control, right? I don't think they won the Champions League that year because, Chelsea won that one. Anyway, so... So
I said I'll allow you one.
Okay, we'll get you one.
I'll get you one.
I get you. So, 2021, Robert Lewandowski was still balling out. I don't think he won the Champions League, but he was still balling out. He broke the Bundesliga where they play. Their goal scoring record for a single season was, I think, 41 goals. He goes and he breaks that. A 50-year record.
Damn.
He goes and he breaks that.
Damn.
Great. But this is where international tournaments come in. In the Euros, he did nothing with Poland.
Damn.
Even though it's a small nation, not a lot of good players, but he still did nothing.
Damn.
In the Euros. Okay. Lionel Messi had an average league season, but he goes to the Copa America, and this is how he won it. He not only did he win it, but he won the most man of the matches.
Damn.
He scored the most goals.
Damn.
And he made the most assists.
Damn.
He led his team in almost every single major statistical category to win the Copa America.
2018 LeBron, hey. 2018
but
LeBron.
You got a ring. You got the trophy for it. So that's why in 2007 and 21 people can say Robert Lewandowski. I get it, sharp, but it was more for.
I think it was just backlash. I think it was just leftover outrage.
Yeah, it was leftover outrage. And then that year, that's when they gave him some plastic cardboard to say here's for the best striker of the year. No, give him his Ballon d'Or that he deserves for 2020. Man, that was bad. Then 2022, Karim Benzema won, a Real Madrid player. I'll tell you something. Since 2009, up until recently this Monday, you cry babies. Anyone who was not Lionel Messi won the Ballon d'Or was in Real Madrid. So if Lionel Messi didn't win,
Ronaldo, Modric, Benzema.
Exactly. So Benzema won.
Benzema got that Ballon d'Or and then went to chow Saudi money, boy.
Can you blame him, Chief?
Not one bit. I'd also leave if you're offering me $600 million per year.
We'll talk about it in a different episode. But wow. So, but he was so impactful that he would bring his team back from 3-goal deficit to go and win the game. He scored a hat-trick once. I think it was against Chelsea or was against Man City to win them the game in the dying minutes.
This is big body Benz we're talking about.
Yeah, Benzema. What? No, he balled out that season.
Damn.
He balled out that season. He was amazing. He was amazing. Then 2023, Lionel Messi won for the 8th and the last time.
I hope so.
Yeah, because I
hope so.
As long as Messi's playing football, he will win it.
I hope so. Was it warranted though?
Yeah.
Because I think just because he was playing in America, it should negate it a little bit simply because of the talent pool there.
So remember, he had not gone there before. He had been playing with Paris Saint-Germain. He was still in Europe. He was still playing with Mbappe. He was Mbappe's teammate, right?
By the way, what a disappointment there.
What?
They didn't even win a Champions League. You had Mbappe, Messi,
It
Neymar,
was James Harden, KD, and
it was 2020. It was the 2021, 2019.
Yeah. So just because you have good players doesn't mean that you can gel. And also egos got in the way.
Okay.
Right. So Messi deserved that one because of how he won the World Cup. He won like man of the match almost every match that he was in.
Damn.
He was the second highest goal scorer.
Damn.
And he won the best player. He was the MVP of the World Cup.
Okay.
So we knew once he won that match, we all knew forget about the Ballon d'Or.
It's his.
Forget about it. Even though Erling Haaland, the robot, right, won a treble, was breaking all these goal scoring records. He was like, it should be Haaland. I'm like, no. We all told you. After Messi won the World Cup, the way he did, forget about it.
Forget about it.
Just forget about it. Just forget about it.
Forget about it.
So then now we end up here
with
2024
with Rodri.
So Rodri is the first defensive player to win this award since 2006.
Who won that? Who won
that was Cannavaro who won the World Cup, by the way, in that year. So people are outraged at Real Madrid and Vinicius Jr. The people thought Vinicius Jr. was supposed to win because he had good goal contributions and he won the Champions League. But here's the important thing. He did nothing for Brazil.
What did Rodri do for his country?
He won the Euros and was the best player in the Euros.
What country does he play for?
Spain.
Oh,
And then also he went on a 73 unbeaten streak. So this guy, when he's on the field,
damn,
he didn't lose for 73 straight matches.
damn,
You take him outside of Man City start losing.
damn.
If you took him out of Spain, they don't win.
You take him out of a super team like Man City,
And they would lose.
They would
lose.
Nah, give him his.
Give him his Ballon d'Or.
Give him his trophy.
And one guy came and said they didn't give it to Vinicius Jr. because he's black. No, let's stop it. Stop it. Vinicius Jr. didn't win this because Roger was a better player. That's what I said. I said it.
He said it.
I said it.
Not me. I know nothing about this.
I wouldn't have been
Hence,
mad.
he's here.
I wouldn't have been mad if Vinicius Jr. won because it was one of those years where like you could understand where it goes. But I think the right player won this award. But the merit of the award, it's still the highest individual prize that anyone can win in football. And that's why it's so mired in controversy. That's why people it's useless. No.
And then, real quick, tell me about the goalkeepers because I'm just interested in knowing about Ronwen Williams. Shout out Ronwen Williams.
Ronwen.
Yeah.
So the goalkeepers, there's only been one goalkeeper who won this award, and that was Lev Yashin. He's known as the greatest goalkeeper of all time.
Over Manuel Neuer.
Yeah. Generally speaking, that's what
Really?
people, even though he doesn't have a World Cup, he used to play for the Soviet Union or USSR at the time.
No. It's our World Cup. He has one.
So people say, some say Manuel Neuer, some say Iker Casillas, but that's why it's called the Yashin Trophy. It's named after Lev Yashin.
Okay.
He's the only one to actually win the Ballon d'Or. Lev Yashin they call him the Black Spider. So, but then now it's very rare that you'll find a goalkeeper win it. And even a defensive player to win it. It's very hard for you to do so. Rodri is a defensive midfielder, but the fact that he's still a defensive holding midfielder tells us a lot. And it's also justice for all the Spanish players who never won it, like Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, all of those.
But what can we say, man?
Messi
And Ronaldo, it's like Charles Barkley doesn't have a ring because of Michael Jordan. Can you be mad?
Yeah, you can. Especially if Jordan, let's say Jordan didn't deserve to win, but anyway.
So, do you think, and in closing, I'll give you a great example. In 2015, when Steph Curry won his MVP, I think that was the unanimous one.
Yeah.
Could be 2015, where it was either 2015 or 2016, but one of those back-to-back MVP seasons. The league and players decided to host their own NBA awards.
Yeah.
And so there was the Associated Press MVP, which is the MVP we all know. And then the league and the players did their own thing, where they said, this is the NBA MVP, which was selected by players, not just by the media, but by players. And James Harden actually won that season. So do you think it would be good for the sport to do something like that in soccer? Because clearly, as keep
exactly by that. So they do that already.
Oh yeah.
In the leagues, they currently do it. So then in the Premier League, I'll take the Premier League. They've got the Players Association's Player of the Year. That's when the players come and say, "This is the player." Okay. And then when I look at it, I'm like, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Damn.
No, players get it wrong all the time. Because there's the bias. I'm like, I'll vote for my friends. It's like, but
it can't be biased to that degree. These are professionals at the end of the day. These are professionals at the end of the day. Like with the James Harden situation, while everybody else and the press and probably the whole world thought this dude, Steph Curry, deserves this award.
Which he did.
The players who actually played against these dudes thought Harden
maybe
was
the NBA
better
players
player.
are a bit more mature than football players are or soccer players are, but like players rarely ever get it right. They rarely ever get it right.
Damn.
They rarely ever get it right. Because think about it this way. Like for the Ballon d'Or voting, when the captains of the teams could play. Do you understand that Ronaldo not even once voted for Messi? Not even once. So are you gonna tell me?
But like.
Are you gonna tell me? Are you gonna tell me?
Listen.
But Messi
he probably knew that.
But Messi also,
it's between me and him.
But Messi voted for Ronaldo as well. So I'm like,
Messi's too nice. You're too nice. I know, you're too nice.
Well, maybe he's just that dominant. It's like, even if I vote for you, you're gonna do anything.
One vote won't matter.
And it did it. So the Ballon d'Or has got its controversy. Sometimes, many years I don't agree with it, like the list I just gave you. Many years I don't agree with it. But the reason why there's so much hype and there's so much controversy is because we all care.
Clearly.
We all care.
Clearly.
Football,
I was this
soccer
like I
community,
said.
oh, they all care.
Like I said, people know I do not touch soccer at all, but I was asked to do this.
Exactly.
So clearly.
So we all care. Don't say, it's a useless award. Hey, for the players, that's why they all dress up, they all go there. And if you win this, you are still very happy to win it.
And
So,
you go down in history
as a Ballon d'Or winner.
as a Ballon d'Or winner for that year.
Exactly.
Who was the best soccer player alive?
Rodri. And I know FIFA came up with their own FIFA the best, but no one really cares about that one.
Man.
I know that there's another one called Dubai Dior. No one actually cares about Globe Soccer Awards. No one cares. But everyone cares about the FIFA Ballon d'Or. Whether there's controversy, there's no controversy. Think about it. We're going to be talking about this Ballon d'Or thing for the next month. Watch.
Do you think there'll ever be a time where an African player wins it besides your
Weah.
boy? Yeah.
African,
like the current generation of African players.
an African player playing in Africa.
African-born, who doesn't necessarily have to be African-bred, but African-born players.
So Kylian Mbappe has got Cameroon descent.
He's a French boy.
Are you talking about like first generation African player?
Yeah. Like, you see what Didier Drogba did. Born in Ivory Coast, and then he just went on to play in the pros that side. Something like that.
It could happen, but right now, all those of African descent are nationalized as Spanish or
Even
French.
Sadio Mane. Well, he's just old. He's just old now. But.
No, Sadio Mane came close. He came second in Ballon d'Or, by the way. He came close.
Whoa.
Mohamed Salah was also in top 5 voting.
Kwanja, Egypt is in Africa.
Yeah, it is in Africa, even though they sometimes seem to forget. Then I say it is possible, but I don't. I think it's too late for Sadio Mane. I definitely think it's too late for
Mo
Salah. I'll have to give a think about it, but I do think it's possible. But just looking at the talent that's coming up, Vinicius Jr. still has a shot at winning it. Jude Bellingham, Erling Haaland still can win it. Lamine Yamal, all these players, but none of them are like from Africa and are playing currently in those top leagues. I have to go and look, but the closest we had was Sadio Mane, who came second 2 years ago.
And that is where we leave it. Do you have anything to say before I end this?
The Ballon d'Or is so great for debates. I love it. I love it. It's still the biggest, the highest prize, and the best sport in the world, objectively speaking.
Okay.
That's just me. This not just means the numbers.
Hey,
the numbers.
Me, I'm quiet. So, I know a losing battle when I see it.
I just want your listeners and your viewers to say if they agree or disagree with me, so I can tell them how wrong they are. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you for being here and educating me on this very prestigious, very controversial award. And yeah. Now we have finally done something I never thought I'd do. I talked soccer. Stop kissing that damn thing.
Sorry.
Bro. Damn. Okay. So we talked soccer. And I had fun doing this. Man, I need to get you back. We will talk other sports.
100%.
And then we'll talk about your GOAT, Rafael Nadal as well.
Don't do that to me. I'm still upset about that. But anyway, that's
it. And this has been episode 14. 14 of them things, man.
14, baby.
Yeah, I'm going to put this in parentheses. Special episode.
Special episode.
You must know
Ballon d'Or episode. Just say Ballon d'Or
you must know Wagwan. But anyway, this has been NJ. You will hear from him in the next episode, but from behind the camera.
Yes.
This ain't about him anymore.
Yeah, we still need to catch up on our NBA episode of my show, bro. Like,
yeah. Go check it out. I told you, me and him, we have a lot of great conversations, and he's never once told me about this African man that won the
George Weah. You've never asked.
It never came up. I never thought it.
Because you don't care about soccer. That's your problem. That's your problem.
He ain't lying. Anyway, this has been great. So tell me what you think. Just like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tell your friends about it. Mukundi finally talked about soccer on his podcast. Imagine that. And I will see you next time on episode 15.
Chelsea for the win! Yeah.